Do your job.
Marcos Villegas for FightHubTV.com, standing here with a victorious Seth Mitchell. Seth, you're 21-0 now.
Yes, he is.
Let me know about this performance that you had tonight here at the Honda Center.
It feels good. It feels good that hard preparation it paid off. I had a tremendous training camp, a lot of quality sparring. Me and my trainer, Adrien Hunter, we worked hard for this fight. We knew it was a big stage for us. We knew he was fighting a veteran that, he tends to go the distance and he tends to make his, even if he loses, he tends to make his opponents look bad. So that was one of my main goals today, was to come out here, of course, get the win, but look impressive in doing so, and I think I did a pretty good job.
Well, you certainly were impressive. You knocked him down in multiple rounds. Tell me a little bit about the game plan coming in against such a veteran like him.
Well, we studied his last fight against Monty Barrett, and he's a pretty boy fighter. He likes to fight at his own pace. He likes to feint you, and he doesn't like pressure. So my main goal was to work behind my jab and just keep the press on him. Don't let him fight at his own pace. And I predicted the fight to go probably about 4 or 5 rounds, and then I wear him down. But thankfully I got him out of there in the second round.
Well, you're extremely heavy-handed, and I want to see, for a heavyweight, do you feel that you're the type of fighter that's needed right now in the heavyweight division?
Definitely. I think I'm a fighter that brings a lot to the table. I'm still learning, but I'm hungry, and I'm very humble. I think that boxing needs that. It needs somebody that has power, has speed, has charisma. I can fight backing up. I can go forward. So I think God has blessed me with a lot of attributes that are needed to succeed in this division, and I'm just happy right now and looking forward to the future.
Taking a look back at this fight now, what would you say coming off of this win, looking at the fight, said like, oh, I could have done this a little bit better, or I could have done this a little bit better?
Well, I'm my biggest critic, so I would have to sit back and watch the tape, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be cringing at some of the things, I did, whether it be, not following with my hook, reaching too much with a right hand, but I have to see the tape and analyze it before I can answer that question.
Now, the main event, we saw Daniel Alvarez became one of the youngest champions in the history of boxing. What do you make of him?
Oh, I like him a lot. I think he's very sound. He's very technical. He has great ring generalship. He puts his punches together well. I can't say enough good things about him. So I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan of Canelo.
And what'd you make of the fight tonight?
I thought it was a very intriguing fight. He definitely won the fight, put a lot of punches together. He just dominated the fight, but strong performance.
Now on the undercard, we saw another rising boxing prospect, Adrien Broner against Daniel Ponce De Leon. What'd you make of that fight as well?
I thought it was a good fight. I thought it could have went either way, but I thought De Leon put up a good fight, and I thought Adrien Broner counterpunched well. I thought it was a good competitive fight.
Looking at the heavyweight division now, how do you feel you stack against the top opponents, the top fighters in that division?
I think, in due time, I'm not one to rush, but I think in the next 15 months, sometime in 2012, as long as I continue to progress and continue to get better, I'll be ready to fight anybody in 2012.
Well, certainly it was a pleasure. We can't wait to see you back in the ring again. I wanted to leave off with one last thing. How active do you want to be in this year coming up?
Well, this was my first fight in 2011, so I definitely would minimum fight 3 more times this year. So 4 to 6 times this year. I like to stay busy.